Hello. Welcome to the cafe. I, as always, am your host, Dr. Lampwick. Welcome, Wolf and Decaf. I'm kind of miffed at the moment because literally just a second ago, I literally started the stream so I'd be on time, quote unquote, but I was going to leave it until I finished the anime that I was just watching because I was on the last episode and I had like a minute left. Anyway, I'm seriously miffed because it was a romance show and they built up a whole ton of romance and then didn't do anything with it. It's called Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, and if you look it up, you will see that it looks very cute and colorful, and I probably should be ashamed that I'm a grown man of 30 watching it, but I love cute, colorful, romantic things because I just do. I don't know. I've always been a romantic at heart, I guess. Anyway, I'm just so... It was a good show. It legitimately was. And, I mean, maybe, they could easily continue it, but it's one of those shows that kind of went by the wayside. Like, it didn't get a ton of press back when it came out, because I remember when it came out. It's a few years old now. Welcome, Mr. Tetrad. Welcome to the cafe. Anyway, I'm miffed. I am chuffed. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, I don't know. The show had the show had a very simple premise, and it was a little like cringe. Like it had that normal level of cringe. Yes, Renai, welcome to the cafe. I was describing that I just finished an anime right before I went live, or technically after I went live. I had like a minute left on the last episode. When I went live, and it was a romance show, and the romance was really well built up, and it didn't end up going anywhere in the last episode. I should be used to it by now. I've been watching romance anime for, I mean, over a decade at this point. Like, legitimately. I love romance anime. I really do. I know it sounds weird, but I always have. And thank you for that, Wolf. That cheers me up. I love the wow. I love it. I wonder... Okay, that just mutes it. I don't know why the volume's so low on that. Yeah, the rom-com, nothing. But here's the thing: it was more of a drama romance, not a comedy romance. Comedy romance, I kind of, because of the comedy aspect and the way that the Japanese do stuff, I kind of expect it from a comedy romance. But from a drama romance, a lot of times something will actually happen, or one of the love interests will die at the end, and then, I'm just sad. I'm not happy, Bob. Not happy. Thank you for summing up my feelings there. Sure, but there are anime that fall under the romance genre, just like there are books that fall under the romance genre. Like that's the story's reason for existing is the romance, The show, Renai, is it's called Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Once again, I said it earlier because Wolf and Decaf asked. I know. But I like colorful, adorable, sugary sweet stuff. I won't apologize for it. I know who I am. I'm 30 at this point. I know who I am. It had 24 episodes too, so it wasn't like I sank a decent amount of time into finishing it. you know? I mean, 3 episodes is an hour. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Decaf. Appreciate you. Thank you also, Renai, for being ready. Listen, Decaf. I know what kind of man I am. I only know about the anime. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, Renai. That makes sense. But I'm not a light novel reader. I don't even read manga for the most part. I used to. Back when I would pirate it. But all of the 7 Seas sites that I used to use are gone. And I don't feel like finding new ones that aren't going to give me a virus. So, yeah. Plus, I would sink too much time in it. Oh, Decaf, in the future, and I'm trying to get myself in case one of you aren't here, in the future, we'll time out someone who breaks that chat rule about sharing Discords, and that'll be a warning, and if they do it again, we'll ban them. I know that most of these accounts are probably bots, and banning them would just be the best thing to do, but in case they're not, like, I don't know. I think I created a timeout command. I don't know. Streamer bot's hard to use. It's not hard to use, but I'm still learning how to use it. It involves code. Well, yeah, if you think it's a bot account, I'm gonna trust your judgment on that. I will trust your judgment on that. It's hard for me to tell while I'm in the middle of trying to like do the stream, like to make that snap judgment. So, yeah. Yeah, I only recently learned about the whole Get Views website thing, so I appreciate you being on top of it. I don't know. All of this just makes me want to watch Inuyasha again, but Crunchyroll doesn't have all of the show, and that's the only thing I have access to right now. You can't put yourself in timeout. Yeah, I do have the follower only, and I have like a limitation on like how old the account is. Like you can't chat if your account is like so new or something like that. I may need to go into my Twitch and review what I set it at. It's kind of funny you can't put yourself in a timeout, but yeah, but I'm all caught up on Free Rent, so. Inuyasha is one of the few romance animes I ever watched that had a truly satisfying ending. And unfortunately, one, it's a huge time sink because there's over 160 episodes. Though I would skip all the filler. Because I don't need that anymore. I've watched the show multiple times. So I don't know how many there would be without the filler. But then I'd also want to watch at least one of the movies. So that's a huge time sink that I just don't. Well, it's not that I don't have time for it. It's just that I should be doing other stuff with that time. And like I said, I do not have. Is that the show you recommended to me already, Renai? Because it's on my list. If so, I just need to get around to it. I have a long list. I have a backlog. But yeah, I should be doing better stuff with my time. And I'm doing my best to scroll less, to doom scroll less because I've been lost in a pit of doom scrolling lately, and it's really stolen away a lot of time that I could have been productive with. I'm really convicted about that. But honestly, sometimes I'll watch shows while I'm doing something else, so it's not always like a complete waste of time. And then, you know, anytime I'm too sick to do anything, that's obviously a time I generally will try and take down a little bit of my list. But yeah, I can't watch Inuyasha because I don't have access to all of it. I can't watch any more of 1,000-Year Blood War because I no longer have access to that. And it just makes me sad. What was another... I'm trying to think of other romance animes that I've watched in the past that actually had a decent conclusion. There's not many of them. Every time this comes up while I'm when I'm like talking with my wife, because I've actually showed her a lot of the shows that I watched as a younger man, and ended up through her less experienced with anime eyes that so many of the romance animes I watched as a young man were actually like super toxic and not actually like good examples of romance. I've watched Clannad. Yeah. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, it's hard to think. I never finished Golden Time because I got so angry at like 2/3 of the way through the show where they just basically inject pointless drama again into the relationship, and it makes me so mad. Because, like, you could have ended it, you know, 5 or 6 episodes sooner, but you have to have this one last little, like, oh, will they, won't they? You know, like, I don't like that. It made me so mad. By the way, how's the music level? I had to shift it around. I don't remember if I've... Yeah, but I've watched a few, isekai animes lately, and some of them were okay. Honestly, at this point, if I don't like an anime within the first like 3 episodes, I drop it. I just don't have time. And there were a few that I watched all the way through, but Maoyu, I don't know if I ever finished that one, but I did remember liking it. Yeah. What was a isekai that I actually enjoyed recently? They all blur together. I'm sorry. They're so... Unfortunately, they're all so similar. Finding a unique one is... I mean... It's a diamond in a pig pen kind of situation, you know? You can dig around in the muck, but good luck. All right, enjoy your lurk, Wolf. I do have a lurk command. I legitimately don't know if it works, but it should be !lurk. I don't know. Oh, cool. It works. Nice. I think unlurk should be the yeah. !unlurk should be the whatever. Kage-sama. Is that Yeah, I'd rather read the manga because apparently, I'd rather finish in the manga because the anime is really good, but I've heard that they actually skipped a lot of the major arcs in the in the uh in the anime, and they skipped ahead to basically like one of the final arcs or something like that, which I don't like that. Which is once again a real shame because I really enjoyed the show. I would like Konosuba. Like I think a lot of the jokes really hit with me, but it relies so much on like sexual humor, you know? I want to say that's a good show or a good manga, but it relies so much on it. It's so annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's hard for me to recommend almost any anime or manga or anything like that because of stuff like that, really. Freerin is one of the few that I can just without hesitation recommend. But I don't know if anyone, it's hard to say if anyone who's like younger would really like it, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I only loved Freerin as much as I did because it came out at this stage of my life, you know? I don't know. Because I used to be like a shonen hound. I was that kid. Well, don't spoil it. I haven't read the manga. I've only watched the show. The show is beautiful. Absolute pleasure to watch. Music, animation, everything. Voice acting is really good too. In both the dub and the sub. And I've watched both. Oh, how are the music levels, by the way? I had to adjust them yesterday for my special stream. Oh, goodness gracious, High School DxD. Yeah, there's other ones that are actually worse than High School DxD, and I, because of sins that I struggled with as a teenager and a young man, I found quite a few that were horrible. Excellent. Yeah, well, a lot of them get a reputation, so even if you've never seen them, you know at least by reputation. But I know a lot of them by experience, which I am not proud to say. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I got into anime too young. I was too impressionable when I did. And that is somewhat of a regret. But coming out of that, I don't regret that I know what it is and have watched it, in general. Because I have seen a lot of shows that I think are worthwhile and actually like good stories that are worth telling. But unfortunately, it's always been this way, but unfortunately, especially nowadays, there's just a lot of slop that you have to get through to find to find a story worth telling. I'm sure I've got a few of those as well, Decaf. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Renai. Absolutely. Slop and worse. Yes, true. True. My allergies are going off. It's supposed to rain tonight, I think, where I'm at. Well, that's quite the nickname. I was about to say something, but that is not something I should say on stream. There are things you're tempted to share. DM it. There are things you're tempted to share that are probably things you should keep to yourself when you're streaming. Streaming is weird, right? Because, like, I've gotten to know all of you pretty well now, and Mr. Tetrad and I know each other in person, and I've known each other for quite a few years now. So I'm comfortable with him already, but it's not that I don't think you wouldn't laugh. It's just it's not something I should share on stream. It's so weird though. It loosens your tongue. It's almost like alcohol in a way. It's like Renai. I don't know if you feel this too. You might have a lot more like self-control than I do. It's something I'm working on. But it loosens your tongue in a weird way, even though you'd think it would make you clam up more. When you finally get, like, you're clammed up when you first start, right? Because it's like public speaking, but the second you get even a few chatters that you're like, you enjoy interacting with, it's like alcohol. It loosens your tongue. It's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know why I had my mic at like eye level. Yeah, you get it, Renee. Yeah, you just want to say things. And it's difficult too. You know, I'm already kind of a person who overshares. And I can somewhat blame my family for that. We were not very I come from a family of oversharers, I'll say it that way. And my wife, who comes from a family of hold it to my chest until I die kind of things. No, Decaf. I don't think she wants to know that. Yeah, but I don't think that's on purpose. Anyway. I was going to say something else. So when my wife, first started like hanging out with my family, true enough, Decaf. When my wife first started to get to know my family, she was mortified, absolutely mortified by the things we would like talk about and share with each other, especially my sisters and my mom. I mean, yeah. I can't really get more into that, but my mom is a registered nurse, and my sisters are all, well, they got her oversharing nature. My dad is not, well, my dad is like that too, to be honest. even though his family weren't like that, he became like that. And my mom got it from my grandmother, her mother. And yeah, my wife, I don't know how. It's still a miracle to me that she ended up marrying me. Yeah, there's very little my mom is unwilling to talk about when she gets comfortable with someone. And unfortunately, I say unfortunately for my wife, fortunately for all of us collectively, she really fits in with my family. They all adore her. They love her more than they love me. And they welcomed her in, I mean, almost immediately when we got together. And which means that they got comfortable with her and they started sharing things. And once again, she was mortified until she kind of started to get used to it. I can feel my sinuses like, yeah, she shared all the baby pics. So yes, she did. A thing about my family. My mom, for all but 2 of her children, the first one and the last one, we were all born at home. Most of us older kids, my 2 older siblings and I, were present at the births of our younger siblings. Did we fully understand what was going on? Depended on our age. But yeah, we knew how it all worked, I'll say. Part of that was growing up in just over the poverty line, basically, and not really having like a big house or anything like that where we could be placed. You know, we all knew what was going on. Once again, my wife, very, very different in her family. So funny thing about that, I know more about how birth works than my wife does. All but 2 of her children were born at home. The only reason her last child, my youngest sister, was born in a hospital was because she was considered high risk because my mother was older at the time. So yeah. And my oldest brother, it was her first, so she obviously wanted to do a hospital birth with him. Yeah, I not only was I present for the births of most of my younger siblings, but because of the fact that both my mom and my dad had to work, us older ones were very involved in taking care of the younger siblings. So I have quite a bit of experience taking care of children of most ages. Yeah. And that includes all the, all the gross stuff too. Because if mom and dad aren't there to deal with it, you gotta deal with it, My mother is a beast, though. She not only did all of that with all of us kids, but she homeschooled us all the way through high school. And yeah, it's pretty crazy what she accomplished, all while, like I said, having to work alongside my dad. I don't give my mother enough credit sometimes for what she was able to do. Ooh, I like this track. Very nice. No, I couldn't. Oh, the reason I decided to play Minecraft today is I just needed a bit of a break from the longer running series of games I've been playing. Yeah, several children, that's right. 6 out of 8. Yeah. It was funny, actually, because a friend of mine, when he and his wife were looking forward to having their first baby, they were looking around for midwives because they also wanted to do, if they could have, they wanted to do like home birth and everything. It didn't end up working out. She ended up having to go to the hospital because of complications, but they wanted to do the whole like midwife, natural birth kind of thing. And so they were looking around and like interviewing midwives. Anyway, it turned out that one of the midwives that they were thinking about using was the same Thank you, Renai. The same midwife who had delivered most of my siblings, including myself. It was just like, when they started talking about it and had mentioned her name, I was just like, I just looked at my wife, who knew who this lady was by this point, at least by reputation, because my mom and sisters, had talked about her. It was just like the realization. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a good one, actually. She's very trustworthy. A lot of experience. One example is sitting right in front of you. It was just funny, the coincidence. I didn't know that she was still practicing. I got into vibing to the music again. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Much better. I'm tempted to make another cup of coffee, but I genuinely do not need another cup of coffee today. Which is what I said yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I still had 2 cups of coffee yesterday. I did. I definitely did. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I may stream tomorrow, to be honest. Wednesdays were one of the few days that I was actually able to work, but I texted my boss last night to ask him what the scope of work was for this week, and he said that he didn't have enough work for me to come in. So, yeah. Trying to find another job. Thank you, Renee. That's the problem, because I work for a small business, and it hasn't been doing super well. So right now I'm only working when there's actually work to do, which we're headed into a fairly busy season, or what's usually a busy season. So maybe I'll get some work thrown my way, but I don't know how much it'll be. I need to find something, ideally, that I could do from home, just because of my physical issues. But if I have to, if I have to find something that isn't fully ideal, then, it is what it is. But I've almost killed myself through working a job that I couldn't physically handle before. And neither I nor my wife want to repeat that time from some years ago. I am slowly recovering. I am getting better overall, but it's just a slow process, and I need work. Got bills to pay, all that stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't do a good job in my earlier life of building skills. And now I'm at a place where, if I want a position that doesn't require a degree, it usually requires some kind of certification. And those cost money to get that I do not currently have on hand. Plus, I really wouldn't want to go for a certification that I wasn't sure would actually get me a job. It's all stuff that I've been researching lately, going through the various job sites, It's funny, my wife doesn't, what am I trying to say here? She believes more than I do that I could potentially make, like, content creation a job, even if it wasn't, like, my only job. But, she's on my case about it, saying, like, if you want to do this as, like, a job, you got to get on it and, like, you got to build it up, into that. And she's right. But I guess I never started this with the idea that I would ever get enough of a following to make it a job. Obviously, I would love it if that happened. That'd be a huge blessing. But I've never counted on it, and I wouldn't want to count on it. I wouldn't want to count on it solely, because it's just too too unpredictable, especially because of my Christian beliefs and my right-leaning politics. I am in enemy territory, so to speak. And I know that. I'm well aware. I'm sorry about the sniffling. Like I said, my allergies are starting to act up. I can tell I'm gonna have a headache at the end of the stream, but it is what it is. I'll have some tea later. Whoa. Ugh. It's especially volatile now. There's a lot of stuff happening on YouTube especially, and on Twitch too, that are just making it harder for creators to create on the platforms, really. Yeah, and I've always seen it that way. I knew what I was getting into, but you know, I'm a creative person, and this is one more avenue for me to create, and I really enjoy it. Except the times that I don't, but I suppose even in my writing, there's that. There are those times when I really don't enjoy it. But that doesn't mean I stopped doing it. I posted this on Twitter, but the other day I was writing for the first time in a while. And I was working on a project that I hadn't touched in like 3 or 4 years, legitimately. I had not touched it. And I was inspired by the romance anime I was watching, the one I mentioned earlier. And looking back at this project, just to get context so I could add to it, I read through what I had written previously. It's just slop like romance, to be honest. And that is not my primary genre. It's fantasy first, but it's definitely like romance would be like a secondary, a subgenre. And it's funny that I'm so like down on the romance genre in general, especially now, but that's because of all of the like romanticy stuff that's, you know, just basically smut. I really, really hate that stuff. But in terms of like just quality, I can't say that I'm much better with this particular project. It's very simplistic. It's very like, it's not breaking the mold, I'll put it that way. But I'm not using AI to write it, so I already feel better about myself. Well, romanticy, I believe, has hurt the entire field of writing, like fiction writing in general, and fantasy especially. I know things about it that I cannot, in good conscience, share with other people because of how just disgusting it is. Like, some of it goes beyond softcore. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, and if you don't, praise God, don't look it up. It's just it's disgusting, and I know that a lot of young women read this stuff, and it's just Oh, it kills me. It kills me. I hate it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's killing them too. Yeah, we've talked about this a little bit, Mr. Tetrad. Goodness gracious. Lord help us all. It's what our young women are being raised on. I mean, young men aren't much better. They just have, you know, OnlyFans and Fansly or whatever other websites they used. Both in different contexts, Renai. But my context was being brought up upon was the context I was speaking about. I mean, you know, I was raised on The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and the Chronicles of Narnia and all of this stuff, you know. It's just it's so widely available, and it's targeted. It really is targeted at women, especially young women. And it's destroying their perception of what real romance and especially intimacy is like. And obviously, you know, pornography is destroying what young men. That's destroying young men's perception of intimacy. And it's so difficult for young men and women to form meaningful, lasting relationships largely because of all of that. Even in the church. Is a huge problem. I rant about it enough that my wife has gotten tired about hearing it. She doesn't understand. Because fortunately, she doesn't really know a lot of the background that I know about this stuff. She has been largely protected from it. She doesn't care about all of that, which is good, you know. But it's so pervasive and it's so devilish, really. I would legitimately say that without qualm. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break to use the restroom, and I will be right back. And we'll probably chat a little, maybe for 10 more minutes, and then I'll get to the game. Be right back. here's the deal. I am thinking of making myself another cup of coffee. But I have some more rants to go on. I could keep ranting about the romantic-y stuff. I could rant about a different thing that I just got triggered on because of an email I got that I checked while I was in the bathroom. Or I could just, you want a new rant? Or I could just start the game. So I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna do something, and you guys don't have to do anything necessarily. But I have never done this before. I just wanna try it out. Let's see. Keep ranting or start Minecraft. I'm gonna put this up for a couple minutes. I just want to see if this works. Thanks, Decaf. Okay. I started a poll, and I don't know how this works. I just want to see. Okay. So there's a vote. That's chill. How do I see? If I was on Twitch, I'm doing this through StreamerBot. If I was on Twitch, would I be able to see? Would I be able to see who voted who? Who voted for what? I don't know. I'm testing this out. I've never done this before. Like, made a poll. Anyway, that pulls up for like 2 minutes, I think. And I have 1 vote for keep ranting. Okay, cool. So that poll should be up. Said, I think I'm gonna go and make another cup of coffee, and then I'll come back and either start the game or keep ranting. So I'll be right back one more time. Can I extend the poll? I wonder. Maybe I can do it on Twitch. Give me a sec. I just want to know. Let's see, stream manager. What we got? Can I like see my poll? Yeah, I can. I think I'd have to create a new poll. I don't know if I can. Can I vote in my own poll? Can I skew the results here? No, I don't. I'm not going to do that. But keep ranting or start Minecraft. So the poll finished. Okay. Got it. Oh, so when the poll finishes, I can run it again, or I can edit it. I can run it again and edit it, or start a new one. Okay. That's cool. Well, I have one vote for keep ranting, so I'm gonna do that. I wish it would just tell me in the chat like what won. I guess, can you guys see that in like the actual Twitch chat? Yeah, I got Renai voted for. Okay, you can. Cool. Renai was the one who voted, and he voted for. You get a little pin message. Okay. Got it. See, I don't see that. I see it on my, can see it on my streamer bot, but since I don't have the Twitch chat like pinned, I don't see that. I'm still working out how to integrate everything properly in streamer bot. But anyway, that's good to know. So now I know how to do that. So that's fantastic. So I will rant. I will keep ranting. And Rena, you said you wanted a new rant. I can do that. I have what I want to rant about in my mind. Do you guys mind waiting a couple minutes while I get a coffee? Because I could just start the rant. Because I don't absolutely need a coffee. I just want one. It'll be like 2 minutes. Because I'm going to make myself a latte. Get my fix. You guys shouldn't encourage me. You are enablers. Anyway, I'll be right back then. Coffee up. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I will be right back then. Is the music fine? You want me to change it? So you have something nice to listen to while I'm getting my coffee? Because if you're chill with it, then I'll go with that. And go make myself a cup. Music is fine. Chill. Okay. I will be right back then. Whoops. Sorry. Hit my mic with my headset. Be right back. BRB. I said it would take me like 2 minutes to make my coffee. I lied. I've never timed myself making a latte, so my bad, guys. My bad. Hold on, I gotta eat some dark chocolate so I don't kill myself with the amount of caffeine. You would know more about lawyer time than me, dude. Is that what 2 minutes in lawyer time is? 10 minutes? Oh, good. The air kicked on. Sorry, I'm eating dark chocolate. I gotta balance the caffeine in my blood. Lampy is back. I'm sorry. Ah, I see. I see. Good to know. So anytime I say I'll be back in like 2 minutes, I'm talking lawyer time, apparently. I should time myself to see how long it actually takes me to make a latte, because then I'll know for next time that it's going to take me like 10 minutes. Or 15. It might have been 15 minutes to make it. My bad, guys. But I am back. I have my latte. I've eaten my dark chocolate to hopefully make it so that my heart doesn't explode when I drink my coffee. I may honestly need to go and eat a meat stick or something like that. I got like a turkey stick. I may need to eat that to balance out the coffee in my blood. But yes, I am back. And I was supposed to go on a new rant according to the poll. So here's the rant. So I received an email from PayPal. And it was like, you're pre-approved to get the PayPal credit card. Here's why I want to rant about this. I know that it is baked into our current financial culture to have multiple credit cards. And I, in fact, get letters from Chase, from American Express, you name it, I've gotten a letter about it. You know, just spam mail, right? I have one credit card. Technically, I have two, but I only use one of them. I have one credit card between me and my wife. We use the same credit card, the same account. And she can see the account. She's on the account. One credit card. We neither need nor want another credit card. And it kills me that the pervading idea in the culture is that you can just get another credit card. Just get another credit card. It'll fix your problems, you know? Because people don't understand credit cards. They don't understand compounding interest. They don't understand. It's so predatory. It's so predatory, and and we're not taught this. No one's taught about how credit cards work. No one's taught how to read the fine print, because the fine print is so jargon-filled, so it's basically a foreign language. And yeah, you would know Mr. Tetrad. You would know this so well because, yeah, you see like the divorce courts and the marriage courts and stuff like that. Like, it's so easy to get into just massive amounts of debt. It's so easy. They make it so easy to get into so much debt that it's literally life crippling. And it just, And granted, me and my wife, not only we went through Dave Ramsey's financial university, right, before we got married. Yeah, people have started wising up to them. I'm so glad about that. Largely because the people who can read the fine print, who do understand, either because they got out of credit card debt after being crippled by it for a while, or very true about the usury, Mr. Tetra, very true. I could rant about that too, but I'm on credit cards right now. Though they run in the same circle. They're part of the same Venn diagram. Yes, the pay in installments thing. That's a whole nother, once again, it's all part of the same Venn diagram. But I'm on credit cards right now. So we went through Dave Ramsey's program before we got married, which was great. Taught us a lot about how finances work. My wife's dad, my father-in-law, is very money wise, for the most part. I won't get into that, but for the most part, he's money wise, and he taught her a lot about money. She was more money wise than I was when we got married, and she taught me a lot. And God willing, I've learned some of it. I'm still not the best with money, but I've gotten better. I have always known that credit cards are a trap if you do not manage them well. I have always known that. Because I grew up in a family with a lot of debt. And I got to learn from some of the things that they did wrong, my parents. So now the whole pay in installments thing. Once again, the trap of the whole pay in installments thing is accruing interest. And that goes back to the usury thing. Interest is a parasite to our society. I'm gonna get up on my soapbox for a second. The second we allowed banks and other financial institutions to start with the whole interest thing, and of course getting away from the an actual backing standard, the gold standard in our case, an actual backing for our money, was the second we signed our economical death warrant, so to speak. Because I'm not sure if we could get out of the spiral we've been in for the last, 5 or 6 decades or longer, really. I'm not sure we can get out of that spiral now. Because we have so much fake money chasing after fake money. I'm still up on my soapbox, guys. I'll get off it in a second. We have so much fake money chasing fake money. The stock market is a flannel graph. A flannel graph for adult children to play with who think that any of it means anything. And we base our whole monetary system off of it. Basically, I'm going to end the rant here. I'm going to end the rant here. And this is what I'll say. The entire financial system of the US is fake and gay. That is my purpose statement. Rant over. True and real. Very true, Renna. Though the frogs aren't fake, but they are becoming gay because of the chemicals in the water. That makes so much sense historically. I have other opinions on who helped create the system, but I will not get into them on stream because I don't think... Well, it would just be unwise for me to pop off fully. I'll say that. Not because I'm, like, scared of... Well, the idea of the centralized banks... Right, I can't get into it. I just said. I'm not conspiratorial enough to think that I'll be, like, targeted for the opinions that I would like to share, but more just that they are not popular. Ah, yes, FDR and the centralized banks. Anyway, rant is over. I gotta stop myself somewhere. I'm gonna play Minecraft, guys. Minecraft, yay, fun. The world burns, but Minecraft. No, but I am not in any way a doomer. I know. If I come on your stream, don't get me started on anything too ranty, because I will go off. I've learned a lot in the last couple of years about the way things actually work. Eyes wide shut. Anyway. No, I'm somewhat kidding. I'm being a little goofy. I am. I'm not like a super huge conspiracy theorist or anything. I've just learned a lot. I'll leave it there. We yearn for the mines. Let the hills fall on us and hide. Well, I hope we're not saying that, like us personally, because of the context of that passage. But yes, we yearn for the mines, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the mines. I'm gonna go to the mines, and you guys are gonna watch me.
I am abused.
I have not played Minecraft in yikes a long time, so I'm not gonna be good at it. Indeed, amen. Okay, the Minecraft music is about to start, so I'm gonna pause this music. Where Minecraft music? Okay, can you guys hear the Minecraft music? And is Minecraft gonna show up on its own? Or do I have to finagle? It is full screen, OBS. Minecraft, where are you? You are full screen. Do I have to do exclusive full screen? Because that doesn't make any sense. Minecraft? Let's see here. Dedicated wham. I can't believe. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix it. Because my OBS is currently set to capture any full screen application. But I'm going to have to specifically capture Minecraft, it looks like. Oh, decaf. I went on a rant, so that's one thing. Why is it? Is it cutting off part of it? Why is it doing that? What the heck? What the heck? I'm real confused about that. Hold on. I went on a rant about credit cards. Where is the snap? Why is it doing that? Okay, hold on. Video settings. 1920 by 1080. It should just be 1920 by 1080. What am I doing? Yes. Renai is, he has it on the point. Properties. Why are you doing this? Strange one. Wait. Okay, it's snapped now. For some reason, it was like not doing the thing. Okay. I think it's working now. I don't know why I have to do the whole capturing. I don't know why it's not. It doesn't matter. Okay, what do we call our new world, people? I am glad that the game has shown its face. If it hadn't, I would have been miffed. The bottom of my cup is likely to burn me. Decaf, did you or your wife ever do Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University at all? We talked about that a little bit. The grounds? Oh, like coffee grounds? Is that what you're going for, Renai? That is clever. Is that what you're going for? Because I'm down. I'm down with that. Anyone else have excellent. I'm glad I'm not dumb enough to have that go over my head. Anyone else have any ideas? Because otherwise we're going to go with Renai's. Why are you like this? Stop that. You know what? I should get rid of that because that one's a points. People can redeem that for points. I don't need that one there. Oh, do you guys know what I can do? Absolute Cinema. No other ideas? Okay, we'll go with the grounds. Whoops. No, I'm not naming it 77. So if I added another 7, the grounds. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna create a new world, but first I'm gonna go to the restroom. You guys can chill with the Minecraft music for a second. Because I know it's gonna spawn me into the map and I'm gonna die to a mob. Because I don't think I can pause it. I'll be right back. Yeah, we were talking about how it's a scam. Oops. This is not an MMO where I'm trying to make a username and I need to add 5 numbers on the back of it because someone already took it. Okay, we are starting New World with the grounds. Yeah. Okay. How's the volume? Ow. There's a lot of cows and chickens here, so that's cool, but let's see. Okay, that's... Why? Wait. Control... What's run? Is there a sprint button? I have not played Minecraft in a hot minute, so... Is there a sprint button? Am I crazy? I should probably check that. Double tap forward. Disgusting. Let's see here. Sneak, hold. Attack, destroy, hold. Auto jump off. Sprint, hold. Sprint is left control. Ugh, I don't like that. I'm gonna make that shift. And this is gonna be control. Quick actions, G. Toggle cinematic camera. Alright. Middle mouse button. There we go. That's sprinting. Okay. Sneak. Alright. Let's get some more wood. When will my piece be destroyed? How do I open my inventory? E? Oh my gosh. That's so weird. Okay, interesting, interesting. Alright then. There's a squidge. There's a squidge in the water. Squidge. I like that mountain. Ooh, pigs too. There's a lot of animals here. Okay. I like that mountain. I like to be up high. So we may build on that mountain. What is that? That's ominous. It's scary. There's a lot of animals here. This is great. Haunts. Correct. Ooh, there's a little cave over there. Cool, 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 cool. What do you guys think? Should I have constant music or the normal, like, periodic music? Because I can change that in the settings for the game. I should probably just make myself an axe, huh? Axe. Pickaxe. Okay. Can I scroll wheel? Yes. Get some stun. Some stun. What are these? Heck are these? Firefly bush. Okay. Does that mean fireflies will be attracted to that? The sugar cane. Get a little bit of that sugar. A little bit of that sugar. I've got a particular song stuck in my head. It's been all me and my wife have been listening to lately. Okay, fine. Ooh, there's like a cleft in that mountain too. We're gonna climb that. All right. Ooh, more of these firefly bushes. Honestly, I kind of want there to be music. Frequent will do constant. If that bothers anyone, we will change it later. Should I get some sand? I mean, there's sand right here. I can come back and get it. Oh, thank you for lurking, Renai. Have a good lurk, friendo. Ooh, I see coal. Coal. Okay. Let's get this coal. I don't think... I don't think the general, like... Once again, I haven't played in a while. I don't think the general, like... gameplay loop has changed much since the last time I played Minecraft. So I think, you know, one of my first things should be trying to get, like, a basic base set up for nighttime and then, like, some iron, right? Am I crazy? Is that still what I need to do? I don't know, man. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Decaf. I know I need a shovel for that, but I don't want to make a shovel yet. I'll make one out of stone in a second when I get some more stone. Let's see here. We're going to... Wait. Go ahead and yoink. Yeah. So... Okay. I'm still learning the hotkeys here. And then I want a shovel. I'll go ahead and put that there. And I also want a sward. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and make that. Is there a hotkey I can just make all? Because I should know that just so I don't accidentally do it. Okay. Is this iron? Did they change how it looks? Whatever it is, I did not harvest it. Do I need a stone pickaxe for that? Golly, I just want to keep pushing tab to open my inventory. What's E? Hold on. Pick block is middle button. What does that mean? Swap item with offhand. Load hotbar activator. Does tab do anything? Drop selected item, right? Highlight players. Okay. Select on hotbar, middle button. Let's see here. Where's the inventory thing? Open, close inventory, tab. Okay. That's better. That feels better. Okay, I actually harvested it. Is that copper? I didn't know that was in the game. Cinco de Mayo falls on Taco Tuesday. You know, I didn't even think about that. Ooh, there's a lot of copper here. What is copper good for? I don't even know. Is it a equipment tier, or is it like redstone and is used for something completely else? Because I don't actually know. There's a lot of copper. Or maybe it's not a lot of copper. Various blocks in the lightning rod. I like that. Okay, good to know. I'll just harvest it because it's here. Never know when I might need it later. Though I do need to get a base going. Age copper. Okay. So, like, it'll oxidize? Quote unquote? That's chill. I'm gonna need a lot of stone to make my... This is that cave entrance. I should make... I got a little bit of coal. I should make some torches. Whoop! Hello! No! Oh, look, some more copper. Interesting. Creeper. Aw, man. I'm that old. This is good. I need these. I need the coal for torches. It is getting dark, though. This is actually a huge problem. I'm not fast at building. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the top of the mountain before nightfall. But I can at least make my way that way. I guess it wasn't as tall as I thought. There's a way to deoxidize it. Okay. That's cool. I am ignorant of these things. The ways of the new Minecraft has not been taught to me. I just realized I'm gonna need food at some point too. I should have killed some of those animals. Bunnies. Our bunnies give meat. Our bunnies give meat. Pig. Don't build your base on material you haven't mined. Monsters will spawn in your house. There's a horse. Haunts. I need to make a house. Okay. First things first. Be torches. Oh, hello. I don't freaking think so. Think so, spider. Okay. So here's the deal. While I fight off the mobs, I'm gonna have to be trying to do stuff here. So furnace. A flat spot of cobblestone, mine out the area and place it down. Okay. Let's see here. Mine out the area and then place down on the stone floor. The stuff will spawn inside your house. I thought if you put up torches and stuff, it would stop stuff spawning. Is that no longer the case? Because if so, I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone. Because I want to make my house out of stone. stone house. Can I, is there a way to hotkey torches? Yeah, it used to be that torches would keep mobs away, right? Okay, so torches do keep mobs away still? Is there a certain amount of them that I need to place down? Highlight levels suppress spawning. Okay. Well, I'll start with that, and if that doesn't help, then I'll do something else. Let's see here. I have nope. Okay, I already got the furnace, so let's slap that down. I need to start cooking this food is what I need. See if that's enough to cook that food. Okay. While that's cooking, I need to find myself some stone. I suppose I could just dig down. Light level 8 or higher. How do I know? That's not a horse. That's a donkey. Hey, donkey. Okay. Donkey is cool. Donkey's chill. Okay, give me a second. Doom, 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 doom. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. Okay. Placing slabs or carpets as mobs can only spawn on whole blocks or slabs. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Mr. Donkey will protect me. Donkey. Let's cook some of that copper with the flames. What is walking up to me? Okay, it's a bunny. I don't want no mobs pulling up on me. Was that culturally insensitive? I don't care. Ooh, flowers. Okay. I just mine all of this dirt and just put it back down. Be as inefficient as possible. I think I'm just gonna mine into the mountain. I'm just gonna go down here a little bit and mine into the mountain. What am I doing? I just need stone. Yep, there it is. Back in my day, this is how we did it. I want to create a decently sized house, but I can always add on to it. I don't know. Minimum distance. Okay. That makes sense. Oh wow, that coal's lasting a while. I guess I'll put some more in there. I need the rest for torches, probably. I don't have any sticks. Oop, I don't know what I'm doing. Not the correct thing, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. So. Cobblestone. I suppose I can make a dirt floor to start. 8 pieces of cooked or smelting material. That's actually pretty good. Oh, I have tons of copper. Okay. I need more. I need another pickaxe. Nope. Give me that. What? Okay. Whew. That was rain. now. Sheesh. Is the stream looking good, by the way? I didn't think about the fact that Minecraft might, like, put strain on my system, but I don't exactly have a top-of-the-line PC. I mean, it's not bad in any way. It's just... it's a little older now. Stream looks fine? Cool. And how's the audio? I meant to check earlier. Bucket of lava cooks and smelts 100 pieces? Ooh. Audio sounds fine? Chill. Chill. Okay. I really want to make like a fairly large house so I don't have to do a bunch of like crazy expansions later, but honestly, I just need something now. So we're gonna just make something of this size, and I will replace the floor in a second. I know blockhouse, but blockhouse is all I know right now. I'll make something fancy probably later. That better be sunrise, because if not, I'm screwed. The apocalypse is here, guys. Ooh, it's gonna be off center. Exist. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, my pig. That bunny keeps scaring the heck out of me. Okay. Door center? If I have a single door, yes. Double door, no. That's okay. We're chill. We don't need a double door right now. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I see a spider down there. To the right. So you said slabs. How do I make a slab of something? How do I make slabs? That's a pressure plate. Oak slab. So that's... how many do I need? Three on the bottom and middle? Or middle and top? Okay. Yeah, I figured it out. Slabs. Ew. I need to dig that out first. Of course, that's gonna put it down there, isn't it? Oh, okay. That's that is not wonderful. Ah! That's better. So sneaking is what lets you, yeah, is what lets you like edge grab. Just wanted to remember that for when I'm making perilous sky bridges. Now! Stop! You know what? It doesn't really matter. It's going to be under the floor. Pier and beam, guys. Pier and beam. Not ideal, but it's what we got. Except there's no beams. It's literally just here. If this were not a video game. But guess what? Foundation rules don't apply because this game does not have build physics. Like some other games I could name. Valheim. I actually like Valheim. I like that it has like physics and stuff. It makes it more immersive. Not that I dislike Minecraft's way of doing. Hey, you! I didn't think so. Nah! Wow, you're beefy. Nah, dude, nah. You come into my hood. Hot takes in chat. Yeah, sure. I mean, if it's something crazy, I'm gonna like time you out, but I don't think it would be anything. I don't think it'd be anything too crazy. What did I do? How did I do that? I don't think you'd say anything too crazy. I'm mostly joking. Stop it. Voice away, decaf. Voice away. Gosh! Rick! That's not even a hot take, decaf. That is just genuine fact. Like, gambling has become so pervasive. It's insane. Like, I cannot go like 15 minutes just watching a video on YouTube without getting some kind of gambling or gambling adjacent ad. It's ridiculous. It is. Ugh. I could go on another rant about that, but yeah, no, that's not even a hot take. That's just a genuinely good take. No. That's the thing. I understand that people don't want to say, oh, if you do it in games, it leads to something in real life. Because then you get the people who are like, oh, well, violence in video games equals violence in real life. No, it doesn't. But if you were the type of person who was going to be violent anyway, let's say this. If you were the type of person who was prone to violence anyway, yeah, playing a violent video game might make you violent in real life. Yes, I understand it from that perspective. Same with gambling. If you're going to play a gacha game, which is basically gambling, I mean, it is gambling, let's be honest about it. And you are the type of person who is prone to, lack self-control and want to get that hit of dopamine, basically, that little dopamine hit of getting the thing you want, or getting that pole or whatever it is. Then yeah, it's exactly like gambling. There's no substantive difference. Yeah, I don't even count that as a hot take. That's just legitimately that's just a normal take. Let's see. Yes. And it's also, I don't have enough planks to make a gosh dang door. Ooh, this is new. Huh? Excuse me. Hey? This is new? Okay. What was I saying? I've gone and lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's all about. I'm gonna fall and die here. Where's my planks? Nope, I don't want to cover it up. I just want to not fall and die. What am I trying to say here? I wish I could make a door, because then I could just sit here and actually grab my train of thought. Are those cherry trees? Ooh. I'm gonna make a stone door. I'm out of cobblestone. I don't know what I'm talking about. Dang. You guys stayed out there, all right? All right. Gosh, I had a thought, and I'm trying to recapture it. Yeah, it's people who tend to not be able to separate the unreal from the real, where if the two blend together in someone's mind, yes, being violent in a video game might spill over, but that kind of person is already unstable in the way that they think, and most, the majority of people don't think like that. Don't have minds where the real and the unreal blend together. I'm gonna have to murder all these pigs. Sorry, pig. Bro. Why did my axe do more damage than the sword? These sheep are useful to me and can stay. Alive, I mean. The pigs are also useful, but they're more useful dead at this current moment until I can commit myself to animal husbandry. Anyway. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm trying to do 2 streams of thought at the same time, and it ain't working out, as you can probably tell. Is that a gray sheep? Oh, I desire him. I shouldn't have said it like that. I want to capture him. That makes it worse. There's no salvaging this. There's no salvaging this. I should stop trying. Goodbye, tree. I'm sorry, pig. You are delicious. Is there a way I can get... Do you get leather from... Oh, you get leather from cows, right? I need shears. Are those horses or those donkeys? I need shears. It's almost nighttime again. Heaven help me. Okay. Those trees are pretty. I'm definitely gonna keep those. At some point I'm gonna build a big bay window into my house, and I'll look at that. Leather from cows. Got it. Is this my mountain? I need some kind of marker. Ooh, black sheep. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One from a melon, one from the little boy who lived down the lane. Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. I need like a tall beacon of some kind. Where's my dirt? Okay. Here we go. This is how I used to find my house back in the day. I know you can make a map with like paper and squid ink, right? Can you still do that? Is that a thing still? If my finger slips off of control right now. Now, I didn't really think about this part. Ow. didn't really get a lot of wood, but that's okay. You can go there. And I haven't gotten any more cobblestone, but I'm going to make a door. Three doors? I don't need 3 doors. I just need 1. Alright. Can I make it so that it goes on the outside? Hey, bunny. I don't need 3 doors. How do I make a chest? Yes. Okay. I'm going to move all of this stuff eventually. Copper can go in there. Sugarcane and plants, because I can't do anything with them just yet. Make the beacon and set it upon Amandine. Yes. Oh, bro, that would be sick. I should make... Oh, bro. Hold on. Hold up a minute. I should try and make... Let's see here. I should try and make... That's an Enderman. What do I do with Enderman? I need a boat, right? How do I make a boat? Okay. Okay. I don't remember how to trap them in the boat. I just need to not look. Maybe I should just make the walls out of dirt until I'm ready to replace them with stone. What's the, in Fellowship of the Ring, the area where they are when the Uruk-hai attack? What's that place called? I should make that place. The Tower of Seeing or whatever. The ancient Tower of Seeing. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I should know this. What do I do with the Enderman, guys? I don't know, actually. I don't remember. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm terrified right now. Oh, I saw him. Gosh dang it. Fortunately, I don't think he saw me. Yes, burn the oak slab. Good. Ooh, that guy is creeping me out. Okay. M on hen. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I should make a replica of Am on hen somewhere. On top of my house or something later. Not right now, but later. Yeah, Decap, that's how I felt earlier while I was trying to think about what I was trying to say while also playing the game. Really? Can I burn the oak doors? Burn the trees. Gosh dang it, it doesn't burn. Yeah, burn the doors. This is enough. Okay. I just needed one of them. My body is currently kind of doing a detox at the moment. Like it's getting rid of a bunch of not good stuff, and it's not a fun process. So I've actually been in a bit of pain today, but overall I am doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's not looking at me. What do I do with the boat? Do I just set it near him and he like chills in it? I don't remember how it works. You can get a spear? Dude, I want a spear. Spears are so sick. Jungle boat with chest. Okay. Paper. What is this? Smoker. Okay. Okay. Suspicious stew. Nice. Oak pressure plate. I guess I can make an automatic door with an oak pressure plate, right? I don't know, dog. I don't remember. It's been too long since I played the game. Okay. I know a spear is just a more expensive javelin. Do you throw the spear or do you stab with it? Because I only want it if I stab with it. I don't want to throw it. That seems like a waste. I want a stabbing implement, not a thing that I could replace with a good bow and arrow, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go and use the IRL. Gotcha. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go and use the restroom real quick. Be right back. You know, sometimes nature calls and sometimes it kicks down your door and screams at you to pay up. Anyway, I'm back. I want a spear for that town guard aesthetic, you know. Hey, give me that back. I want to hold my spear and loudly yell at people to declare themselves. Stop that. Is the Enderman still here? Do they... They can come out during the day, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? I forget what that's from, but I'm referencing something.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Yep. I sure did. That's me. I'm the gosh dang mayor of Stupid Town. What are you talking about? Hey, yo. Okay. Get out of here. And I am running for a third consecutive term in office. I need more stone to complete my house. I desire more stone. Did I have a thought earlier that I never completed? I don't know anymore. Because I had to go to the bathroom so suddenly. And sometimes I legitimately start a thought and don't complete it for like an hour. And I'll be talking to my wife, right? And I'll start saying something. I did this last night, actually. I'll start like a whole discussion topic. And legitimately just get distracted by something she says. And just completely forget that I was like going somewhere with that. And I'll walk back up to her like an hour later and I'll be like, so what I was saying earlier, and she'd be like, huh? You were saying something earlier? I was about to try and mine with a pork chop. What is this substance? Discern it. It's gravel. Yeah. It is not very convenient when it kicks down the door. Nature, that is. It's always when I'm driving and stuck in traffic, too. You know what I mean? How much cobblestone do I have? That's enough for a moderate house, right? Nothing special. Nature does indeed not conform to society, which is very unfortunate considering my health condition makes it so that nature tends to call a lot more often than with other people. Which makes it very difficult sometimes to stream because I feel bad for having to go so often. It is what it is. How tall should I make my house here? Can I make an arch? Is that a thing? It takes so much stone to build a house. Let's see here. How to make stairs. Nature does in fact not care about lawsuits. True and true and true. How How do I make stairs? Stairs. Golly, that's a lot. I was going to try and do something fancy with the roof, but now I'm not going to do that. I don't know what I thought was going to happen when I tried to do it. Stop. Desist. Immediately. Ladder. I should make a ladder. That's a lot of sticks. The housing market's in the toilet. Everything's so expensive. Like, what was that? Like 10 sticks for 3 ladders? What is this? Utterly ridiculous. I can't believe this. Also, welcome, Gideon. Sorry, I got distracted doing building in the Minecraft. Stop! This, that. Okay. Actually, I can do this from down here, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more stuff. Okay. Plays a game called Minecraft, complains every time he has to mine and craft or craft. Ah, beautiful, gorgeous. I should, hold on. Sorry, that was me blowing my nose. I forgot to mute my mic. My bad. Time to mine and or craft. Mostly mine at the moment, because I need more stone. I need a pneumatic drill. Coal? Ooh, coal. That's actually great. I was running out of torches. See, I'm used to Terraria where... Ooh, iron! That's excellent. I'm used to Terraria where it doesn't take coal for torches. You literally just kill slimes. A bit of coal. This is good. Good. Wonderful good. Really? 1 iron? The bounty of nature has been denied me. I screwed that up. I'm not going to use my precious stone for that. There we go. That should be enough to finish the house at least. So let's go back up. Ooh, I should make a shield for skeletons, right? That's a thing, correct? I think I have enough wood for a shield, right? How does one make a shield? I know how to make a door. I don't know how to make a shield yet. Dang it. That's a problem. Now that I have a bit more coal, I should cook up some more copper. All 9 slots filled. Iron center, wood surrounds. That is a thing? Okay. I don't have any iron yet, so that ain't gonna fly. One short. Why? It makes 6. Disgusting. All right, well, I'll find some. Ow! Speaking of the need for a shield, let's get out of that. Rotten flesh. Get in there. The door, too. This might not be an excellent use of my copper, but I'm going to do it anyway because I desire it. Yay. Yay. Hold on for a second. Checking on something. Got it. Steaks. Make myself a spear for posterity. We'll go with that for now. This game has spears now. Yeah, apparently so. I didn't know either. Yes. What is that? I'm like couching it. Too many days without sleep will result in phantom spawning. That's no good. How do I make shears? A wandering spirit. Thank you. Thank you for that. I need I need... Okay. What does right-clicking even do? I don't even know. Okay. I need... shears. But for that, I need iron, right? And I don't have iron. Shears are made by 2 pieces of mindset catacomb. Okay. I don't have a way to get iron at the moment. There's a skeleton out there. I'm gonna get owned if I... Hello, creeper. Stab. Use the spear for its advanced range. Oh, jeez. Bad news. Bad news. Ah! Dang it. I got an egg. Lovely. I should write down my spawn. The coordinates of it. Death number 1 of assuredly many. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Well. Sprinting is really not sprinting in this game. No, in fact, I would like to have fun with the game. Ooh, pumpkins. Okay, back up to where my house is so I can get a kind of a lay of the land, and then I need to find out where that pit was that I fell into. Get all my crap back. All my garbage. I worked hard for that garbage, and I desire it back. Okay, I know it was on the other side of the house, so over here. So that's kind of the pit. I see iron and coal. That's actually really good. Okay, you think that's all my stuff? I think that's all. Let's rearrange here. Okay. Now then. More coal. Oh, for anyone who is lurking on Twitch, there is an unlurk command. It's just exclamation point unlurk, I think. Like I said, I don't know exactly how lurking works, but it's there. This might be enough iron for me to actually make some shears, which would be assuredly an excellent thing. I won't stream for too much longer, but I am having a good time, so. I know that people have been coming and going. With necessity. Okay. Let's get that out of here, actually. Cool. I'm going to drink the last of my coffee. Good stuff. Okay. Iron ingots is excellent. Shears. Okay. And now I should be able to make a shield, right? Yeah. I need wood. I'm going to go down and shear some sheep and get some wood. I see... Oh, hello, sheep. What just happened? A bunny fell. That's what happened. Thank you, sir, for your clothing. Get over here. Sorry, dude. How much wool do I need for a bed? I like that sound effect. Shink, shink. Bee! There's a bee. 10 points if you know that reference. Ooh, a horse! Okay, that should be enough wool, right? It's gotta be. 3 wool, 3 wood? Got it. Well, then, all I need for the formula is wood. B. What's up? My name's Michael with a B, and I've been afraid of insects my entire life. Oh, hold up. Where is it? Where's what? Where's the bee? There's a bee? Ah. Give. That will do. I kind of like that tree being half in the pit. I may leave it. I'm gonna leave that copper and coal for a second too, because I am here for wood. Gotta stay on task. I like to be thorough. They made trees a lot more complex than they used to be. Okay. This should be enough. Got it. Plenty of wood for my purposes, I would think. Dang it. It's okay. Floating brick. Mushrooms? Mushrooms. There are repair mechanics in game? Is that new? Or have there always been? Do you need like a repair station or something? Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of those mushrooms is poisonous, but that's just what I know from real life. How does a repair work? Do you, like I asked, do you need like a repair station or something similar? If I get some more iron, I could go ahead and make a bucket, and that would be useful. Go ahead and adorn the outside of my house with light, so the mobs are kept at bay. All right. Put 2 tools together in a crafting mission. 2 health pools are combined into a new tool. That's chill. I assume they have to be the same tool, like from the same material and everything. That would make sense to me. Okay, interesting. Okay, bed. It apparently needs to be... bed. Perfect. The mending enchantment. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. See, I'm glad someone is here who has this knowledge, because I don't. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Just sleeping with my shovel in my full copper armor. It's fine. It's cool. Okay. Let's see here. I think that's probably a good place to leave it, honestly. I have done quite a few things. Made some advancements, which I think are quite useful. A bowl. I just want to make a bowl. I guess I'll find out. Oh, a wooden bowl. Okay, you can make a wooden bowl. All right. Well, make some mushroom soup. Oh wait. I forgot Minecraft is an older survival crafting game, so it doesn't have things like craft from storage. Craft from storage is so good. Steve is a champ. Okay. You make banners. Block of iron. Bucket. Why wouldn't I be able to make a copper bucket? Hopper. Okay, that's got to be for automation type stuff. Auto crafting was recently introduced. Yeah, but I'm talking about crafting from like a nearby storage chest. Like where you don't have to physically grab the item and put it into your inventory. wait. Weird. Okay. All right. Maybe I can get a mod. I don't know how to mod Minecraft, but I can learn. Maybe I can get a mod that has like craft from storage. All right, we're gonna go back to the cafe. I'll have to look into that. Not crafting. I'll have to look into mods, see if it's too complicated, then I won't bother with it. But yeah, maybe I'll look into that because I'll play Minecraft again. I don't know if it'll be like a full-on series or nothing, but I'll definitely play again. It is a good just palate cleanser and chill time. And who knows, maybe I'll play it with some friends down the line. We'll see. Anywho, to everyone who came to the stream today, I hope you had a good time, and I'm extremely grateful for all of you. Truly, you guys make streaming way more fun, legitimately, and I'm extremely thankful and humbled that anyone wants to watch me at all, and that yeah. Anywho, I believe that the dawn is coming, which means that I and my cafe will be disappearing. However, we will return again when night covers the world, and a little bit of light is needed. Until then, my dear friends and my dear little embers, chase the dark away and goodbye. God bless, and have a wonderful rest of your days, each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Ignore the arcane computer noises. Bye, everyone.